Today I'm doing a full face of Kosas makeup and I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. Let's get into it. I know a lot of people are a huge fan of the concealer. I'm one of them. So I decided to try all of the other products and let you know what I think. So I use this every single day sort of as the base. I've already prepped my skin. This is their mineral SPF and it's like tinted. It's the Dream Beam Sunlit and I think the shade is, I don't know. I'll link the shade for you guys, but I'm just gonna start by putting on like a thin layer. I like this because like I primarily only put SPF on my face, so it tends to be a lot paler than the rest of my body, and this just kind of brings back some of that glow. So there you can kind of see like a really nice radiant finish to get the makeup started. Next I'm gonna go in with their BB Burst. This is sort of their equivalent of like a foundation, but it says light buildable coverage and it's super hydrating, so it's supposed to be more like a skincare. I'm gonna warm it up on the back of my hand and then I'm taking their sponge. It looks filthy, leave that alone, but best sponge in my opinion. It's quite sheer. I think with how sheer and glowy the finish on this is, it would probably be good for someone with really even skin texture, maybe like even someone in high school who doesn't have a lot of skin imperfections and just has like very youthful skin. This is definitely not a product if you're trying to cover like a lot of acne or skin imperfections. It's definitely relying on you to have good skin. It's nice. Next I'm gonna go in with the crowd favorite. This is their Revealer Concealer. This is shade 1.5C because I'm pale as hell. And I'm just gonna do it like under my eyes, touch up a few spots. Now again, this is similar to the BB cream. It's a really, really light wash and very glowy finish. So if you do have like very problematic skin or very textured skin, this might not do what you want it to do. Okay, so here's what the concealer looks like. I love how glowy and radiant this finish is, honestly. Like, this is something that you could wear every day, like not even powder it down, and like you're gonna have that glass skin finish. It does mattify and dry down a tiny bit, but I would say for the most part, you're going to maintain this like really dewy, glowy texture. Speaking of mattifying though, I am gonna go in with their Cloud Set. I'm not a big pressed powder fan. I'm more of a loose powder person. This is the shade Feathery. I don't even know if this is the right shade for me. I'm gonna use it the same way. It's pretty good. I like more of a brightening powder. Like, it does the job. So I'm just gonna mattify. These are the areas I normally do, just like in the fold and in my chin. And then kind of like down the sides of my nose. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm complaining too much. It's definitely not my favorite. I'm more of a one size loose powder person, or even like the Laura Mercier classic translucent powder. I'm just not a pressed powder person, but this is nice for what it is. This is the Sun Show. This is their bronzer. I don't think they have a cream contour stick, and I'm more, I don't know, I'm such a creams person and then go in with powder. But we're gonna just try this raw on the face. This is the shade Waves, and I'm just taking like a really fluffy brush. I kind of go into like mixtures of like patting it into the skin because I don't want it to disrupt the foundation. That's really pretty. But it's got like kind of a slight shimmer to it, so it has a nice radiant finish even though it is a powder. Okay, with this bronzer, I feel like they kind of redeemed themselves. I like this. I'm gonna go in with the Blush is Life. I do really like this shade. It's very pinky. I tend to start with more of like a salmon-y, peachy color on the tops of my cheeks. But for the sake of the video, I am just going to do this. I like, their powders are all kind of a little radiant and have a nice shimmer to them. Really pretty. I don't know if it's coming across as patchy or not. What do we think? It's such a glowy finish. I am obsessed with that. I feel like further away it looks a little clown-esque. A little bit on my nose. Cute. I like it. I'm not mad. For eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with their Brow Pop Nano. I like a really defined micro, like little hairs. Okay, so they have a really nice tinted brow gel, but I'm just gonna go in with their Air Brow. It's like a clear setting gel. It works, it does the job. I don't like the way I did my eyebrows. That's on me. This is their Soul Gazer gel eyeliner. This is like a grayish color. It's called Orbit. I really like this shade. I like that. It's just like nice. So for the lips, I love this. This is their hot liner. This is the shade Infinite. Alright, and then I'm going to top it off. I think this is the shade Unbuttoned. Yeah. It's a lip oil. Like I said, I don't have their mascara, so I am gonna go in with something kind of similar. Oh my god, TikTok's back. Stop. TikTok's back. Okay, anyway. This is the finished look. I like a lot of these products. I like them on their own. I think, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the under eye like setting powder and everything. It doesn't airbrush me in the way that I would normally like prefer, but I would say overall, such a glowy, beautiful finish and everything. I think all of the products like individually are super nice. I would want to use a different powder and also probably like a different, I layer my blushes differently. I tend to put down like a cream and then I'll go over the top just around here with a powder. But I have to say, for being powders, kind of just melts into the glowiness of the BB cream. But yeah, this is the finished look. I would say overall, I'd give their products probably like a 7 out of 10. If you're looking just for like school makeup or something like more casual and daytimey, which is like definitely what I would recommend this line for, I would say that this is a perfect day-to-day, really comfortable, clean beauty. It has skincare products built into it. So I would say that this is a really excellent product and line if you are looking for something that's really going to hydrate your skin, or if you have really sensitive skin to a lot of other products that maybe have like fragrance or aren't clean. So I would say like out of the clean beauty makeups that I have tried, this is definitely a solid like 8.5 out of 10. You know, if you're just starting to get into makeup, or maybe you just don't really like to wear a lot of makeup, this is a great collection for you. Let me know if you want me to do any more reviews. Stay tuned. I'm going to review a full face of Too Faced makeup next, so be sure to subscribe. Love you.